Shadow, I was wondering why the birds around here are starting to act out again. Maybe because we put helium and zinc in their diets again. I love to watch the birds fight with elegance, but I would hate for them to fight just because they love the sport here, rather than to find love in a single home with no malice against one another.
Yes, but I think that the other birds are settling into our new aquarium of beasts and animals we have here. So many new faces come around when it is winter time, the snowballs to throw, your hands get cold and moist from them. Well, maybe from not wearing gloves, but the snowmen, the lofty meal you got when you were done playing around. Those times are always fun, and since it is time to let them explore the world over, or just relax here, I wonder what these new minds will drum up in the future and maybe.
Hold on, is that not the other subject we put on cool time because of certain desires? Now if it is consensual, but still she is a little young for him, is she not? Many times here we see true love and well. It may or may not be our place to stop it. But when has that ever stopped us from jamming needles into subjects, hammering their skulls with premeditated cuts and scars when they leave, and or come here? What is the difference between their consent and what is happening now? I do not have the time nor the patience to deal with this. When the men do it as a hell upon earth demon, and we should shame and slaughter them without any remorse or hesitation. But when a woman does it, cough, cough, then society will see it as she did not know. The standards of you being taken advantage of rather than. Life is hard as it is now with the world's problems of wokeness and people trying to shove different illogical words on our plates. But I shall be leaving. If you believe that what they are doing is a problem, then deal with it the best way you think you can, rather than if you think nothing of it, then I say let them live.
So many times I see, well, I guess not young love, but I do see other people making love here and no one else is bothered by it, rather than the simple fact that half kill the subjects and fuck their brains out, or the other way around. But still I would say that this place is a laxing ground, so I see no reason to get involved with there. Work.
But Shadow, I have seen you do the same thing in other rooms, and lash their organs around, fucking them till they burn, licking up the blood from the tables of vials. I think from time to time we even fucked this woman to death, and did not know it, but we kept on going and it was so amazing. Do not tell me that you did not like the blood caverns and whipped water slides, even though you're a well-kept man. I would say that you love to have your playday from time to time. I am right, aren't I?
Yes, I love sleeping in their bodies, but I could not find any other patients that would be willing, or that I could beat into submission and let me take them with ease. I feel that is why we have these potions here, Sarah, to relax and kill the mind long enough for me to have my fun, and they cannot do anything at all but feel elated or just succumb to their inner thoughts and ride off the dream world until my work is done.
I would say let us get out of here and have our fun while they have the lunchroom all to themselves and just watch what happens from the crystal ball. Come on, Shadow, let us not diddle in other people's food too long.
Santa, do you hear the voices too? I would say let's get you out of that jacket, but I do not know where they leave the key. Is it in your room?
I can manage with these latches on anyway. Plus I have the key in my back pocket if you want to get it, and after that just pull on the strings to get me out of here.
So many times people look at us in a weird way, rather than leaving us alone. We both know our ages, our lush parts in the nighttime. The fact that we have a sexual relationship is what they all turn their backs to. I would love to spend time here with you rather than to be shunned on the outside because we love each other no matter who we are.
Because they think when they see someone who looks at age of youthfulness and innocence, they would like to shelter that bond with those two things and then bash and harass anyone who would dare take that away from them. I do not see right or wrong, as the government stands. They will tell us what is good and bad, rather than us making our own choices in life. If I kill a human, then I am a monster, but if I run over a dog, cat, or raccoon on accident, then we say that is life and we should move on. We cut down trees to use for houses, and smoke this world into hell by gases we were never privy to in the first place, and yet we are the alphas of this world. I call it laughable to the end of time.
But that is how the world is. We tread on what lives we can kill because we put a name or number or title on them. And that I guess that gives us the right to slaughter people, to kidnap and dig their grubby little hands into their pockets and essences of hard work. But besides what you have taught me about my body, and the cycles in the space we are in now, but drooling parts and lovable mouths are what I like the most.
Callison, let us go to my room to get more slumber. I feel that the voices are watching us this very moment and that I cannot deal with them right now.
Okay, but I want you to do the thing with my boobs again, slow and firm to my belly button, and then, hee 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 hee. Let us go there quickly.
Now that we are more alone in here, the silence will hear our love-making come to life.
But I want to hold it in my hands again. It is so juicy the way your body curdles to mine, slipping like worms in dirt. Yes, all this heat should be good for our other games in here.
Callous when your organs feel tender, I see you have been going on without me these past few days, but it does not matter, we are still here in this place, so let us enjoy it until we get called to be experimented on.
I see that you really wanted to get out of that jacket they kept you in. There is sticky stuff everywhere. I can hear the sounds of buttons and cold slopping. Oh, it is me. Well, come on then. Thrust your gaze into me with all your might.
So you have finally made it to my part of town. Well, then today we will learn about the brain and how all those little neurons fight through the pace to get in gear and send your brain a wonderful wide-eyed taping.
I need to tell you all this before he comes in here and shoots me dead. The rabbit, do not listen to him. He is not from here. He used us for our souls and organs, fishing them in and out of a pond with ease, quick before it is to. Quick he is here talk to Jaiga about.
When do you people learn not to talk about things to people who are not here day after day, month after month, that they know the ins and outs of this place? Mr. Duckwoke, I have zero remorse killing you, Besides, if you would have kept your mouth shut, you would not be in this situation.
Mr. Rabbit, hey Mr. Rabbit, I want to play with his dead corpse. Ah, but he looks so lucky to have been shot in the chest. I do not think he will die from that wound. I will take his hands then. Even if he does not die, the monsters will eat him up quickly.
Now that the bell has rung, we are to get into our next classes for today. If you see dead bodies laying around in some rooms, please do us a favor and eat all of it, so that there is nothing left. And if you cannot finish off, ask someone else, or drop it by my office. But as always, remember to be quick and quiet to not disturb our other subjects.